When big change happens to something we've investigated at Marketplace, we like to let you know. This is an update to our story on trucking safety. How you doing?
Good, David. How are you?
Good.
Good.
That change you were fighting for, mandatory truck driver training across the country,
Yes,
it's happening.
it is. Very happy about that.
Did you ever think this would happen?
No, I didn't. I actually just about gave up.
We first met Patty Fair on the BC-Alberta border.
What goes through your mind stopping here?
It's the end of my life as I knew it, and my husband's.
Her husband had been killed by a 24-year-old truck driver.
Why does a hairstylist require more training than a professional driver pulling, just under 40,000 kg?
Patty began pushing for mandatory training for all new truck drivers in every province across the country. Then, another tragedy.
Breaking news out of Saskatchewan. There has been a deadly collision involving a semi-truck and a bus.
RCMP announced 29 criminal charges against the driver, Jaskarat Singh Sidhu of Calgary.
Humboldt put training in the spotlight, with the truck driver in court later tearfully acknowledging his lack of experience.
Camera shirt on?
And it was that crash that prompted us to hire this Saskatchewan man to see how easily he could get his license.
Hi. How are you doing? Good.
After just 16 hours of optional training, Heath Mugley got his license.
I am a professional driver.
Then we retested him in Ontario.
Let's get in.
New truckers here need more than 100 hours of training.
Hold on. That car's coming.
Whoa, that's not good.
Thank you. Hey, you have a break.
I do so.
The Ontario inspector says Heath should have failed.
It blows my mind. It's just plainly not safe to be on the road to do something like that.
After all that, the federal transport minister promised change.
I do support minimum entry-level standards for training.
Now, he set a deadline.
We agreed to develop a training standard for new truck drivers by January 2020.
What went through your mind?
It was amazing. I felt supported. And I felt like everything that we've been doing has been worthwhile now.
But it's also not the end of her fight for change.
I desperately want to see it to be a graduated license so that you're gradually working up to that load of logs.
It's the idea that you don't move from just getting your license to the biggest truck out there, that you move through bigger and bigger trucks.
Absolutely. We need to support one another, the government, the industry, the public. We all need to pull together on this. I don't want to see anybody get killed on the highways anymore the way it is right now. It's not acceptable.
Patty plans to stay on the case, pushing for change. We'll be watching too.